Welcome back, friends. Today is a great day to talk about books. And today my book review will be on Matthew Kelly's latest book called Rediscover the Saints. And I just love this book. It's available now on release. Just got released on the 15th. So go to dynamiccatholic.com. I'll have the link down below for your copy. And this is a wonderful book. And if you've ever read Matthew Kelly's writings, he really has a wonderful way to express the potential that we all have in us to do amazing things with our life. And how can, as he says, we tap into being the best version of ourselves. And Rediscover the Saints has 25 different saints that are showcased. And I really love the foreword of the book. It talks about from the point of view from the good thief. Did you know the good thief was Saint Dismas? I didn't know that myself. I'd always heard him referred to as the good thief. And it's really poignant the way that Matthew writes about here is a young boy being really abandoned when he was 5 years old. And he lived on the streets, and he had to really, to survive, steal. And so that was the basis of his life, is stealing to survive, first for food, and then later, as he got older, for other things, for clothing and money. And he always had a feeling that, you know what, I'm not comfortable for this. I should give it up. I know it's not right. And as he was growing older, he actually went to Jerusalem, and he heard of this man who was really changing lives and performing miracles, and people were calling this man Son of David. And he really was hoping to get a glimpse, and he caught stealing as he did, and he was put into a prison, and the soldiers were keeping him there and until it was his time, and they told him, you're going to be next, you're going to be crucified. And it turned out that he was one of the three, Jesus being, and the two thieves on either side of him. And as we know, the people around and even the other thief were jeering at Jesus. If you come down from that cross, save yourself. And it was Saint Dismas that looked at Jesus and said, no one has ever looked at me in my life like he did. His eyes were so loving and so kind, and he saw that he was such a good person, and why was he going through this? So he had just that capability of being so blessed by being in the Lord's presence at this terrible moment, the end of his life. And I just love the way that Matthew Kelly talks about this point, and of course, Jesus turning to Saint Dismas and saying, today you will be with me in paradise. So Matthew Kelly goes on to say, they say every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. If I could lean in close to you and whisper something in your ear, it would be this. If there are pieces of your past that are weighing you down, it's time to leave them behind. You are not what happened to you. You are someone unimaginably greater than you have ever considered. And maybe it's time to consider all the possibilities that are within you. Isn't that wonderful? And the whole book is written from a standpoint that we don't have to look at the saints as we probably have, just saying, oh, they're so holy, I would never compare to them. we are all called. And the great saints were sinners too. Many of them knew nothing about the faith, and they had deep and wonderful and powerful conversions. So this is a win book. I really recommend it. You learn so much about the saints, such as St. Vincent de Paul. We learn about Thomas More, Maximilian Kolbe, Mother Teresa, Mary MacLeod. We learn about St. Nicholas. And it really is something that I think that you're going to go back to, you're going to share with other people. And that's what is the beauty of a good book. Don't keep it to yourself. Read it and then pass it on. And let others be touched by beautiful words of encouragement and hope. And I love the 25th chapter. It's called All Saints, and it's entitled, Now is Your Time, saying that it's up to us. We can do those wonderful things. We can do the out of the ordinary things in our ordinary lives and really give people hope and get them back to a place, a centered place, where they can go on and do their good work as well. So go to the link below and order your copy of Rediscover the Saints. I know you're going to love it. And comment, have you read it or anything that Matthew Kelly has written? Let me know. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love it if you do. Press that red button and like and comment on this video. And until next time, friends, peace be with you.